I know I haven't been filming for a couple of weeks because I have been dealing with some health issues, but I'm really excited today because look at this. Beauty is more fun here, hopefully on this channel as well for you guys. I am really excited because I can feel that this is not a usual month. It's 7:51 on a Sunday because I got this late last night at my door and I cannot wait any more minutes to open this together. So this is going to be the June Ipsy. So let's find out what's in here. I will be doing another video on where I've been, what I've been going through, but right now we have to talk about Ipsy because this is not the normal packaging, obviously. It is an extra month, so we should be seeing a box. So I could feel that there is extra things that wouldn't fit into a bag normally. So I just got a visual and I'm so excited. If you did not know, I am a huge Marilyn Monroe fan. If you've been an OG on this channel, you've even seen my tattoo. And June 1st is her 100th birthday. And oh my gosh, am I excited to see that this is a Marilyn Monroe bag with the kiss lips all over it. We have her glorious signature right here, the Ipsy branding here, so we do know that this is a collaboration. So I'm actually really excited to see what's in here. Yep, this is for the June Blend the Rules. Right on top, oh, Lucky Chick. I do love Lucky Chick, and these are some brushes. The I Love You, EYE, love you. As you can tell, it is a first thing in the morning. I have nothing on my face just because I was like, I don't know what's in here, but I'm excited. Oh, these are really cute brushes too. I love the way that they've been packaged, and I love the way that they look. We've got purple brush tips, and they're very soft. A large shader, a medium angled shading, and a tapered blending. Really excited, love getting brushes. Okay, there's something really big in here too, so I'm gonna save that for last. Oh, we're getting some SPF, and look at this. This is from Glow Recipe. This is an SPF 30 too. We love that. The Watermelon Glow Dew Shield with niacinamide. Honestly, I'm gonna put this on right now. Because again, bare face in my robe. Just got up and was so excited to talk to you guys. Look how cute this packaging is. Oh my God, I love this. As you guys know, we should be using SPF every day, even if we're not going to be in the sun. Like if we're gonna be at the office, we should still be doing SPF because it still gets to us and into summer. Oh, this smells like watermelon. No, what does this smell like? It's kind of got a hint of the watermelon, but it still smells like SPF, and I just love the smell of SPF. Hopefully this doesn't break me out. Oh, it smells really nice though. Okay, that went on super seamless. Yeah, it feels really good too. And that's a pricey item right there. Really excited for that. Next, what is it? Something from Toy Co. for the lips. Oh, it's covered in cellophane. I see 2 shades here on the side. If you do not know, Marilyn Monroe is 100 years, well, Norma Jean, technically. Her birthday is June 1st, and she would be 100 this year. And there are so many huge collaborations. Many costumes are being shown that haven't been seen for years from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. It's so exciting to see a lot of the Marilyn Monroe fans, like myself, kind of like getting to see some of these pieces. There's also an auction going on. I really recommend going to Erin Parsons' recent video here on YouTube. I love watching her videos on Marilyn. She actually owns some of her original makeup because she was a makeup, I almost want to say designer, because yes, she was a makeup artist, but she has such a love and care for curating for amazing pieces that it's just so cool. Go check her out. A million years later, I finally see that there are 2 pieces in here of Neolip. But what is a Neolip? Deep Seek and Nude Protocol. Ooh, really nice approachable lip liner. Definitely not modeled after Marilyn, but definitely modeled after what I would wear, so Nicole appreciates that. Marilyn mostly wore red, or coral actually. If you go watch Erin, you would learn that. I'm just gonna put something on to see what the color of the, ooh, that's really good for my lip shade. Really, really good. Then I'll come over here to this darker one, tan one. Ooh, I'll get definite usage out of this as well. Ooh, really creamy. I like that. I think these are gonna be really good products that I'll definitely use. Next, something from Tower 28. Oh, and this is gonna be a vibrant pink. Doesn't go with anything we've gotten so far, okay? Lip jelly. Whoa, is that neon or am I still waking up? My goodness. Oh, I was kind of expecting it to be in a tube, not so much a wand, but I'm here for it. Let's see what this neon color looks on top of this liner that I just put on for both shades. Marilyn wore coral and red the most. The coral actually looked on camera, especially in the black and white, a little bit more pink or red. We're definitely not modeling the products after this, but I'm really still excited that the bag is Marilyn. This Tower 28 is definitely a good gloss. It has some pigmentation to it, but also the feel. It's got a really consistent slip to the feel of the lips right now. Glassy, glossy without feeling tacky or gripping to itself, so it's not pulling my lips together when I talk, because it is a consistent slip that I like. And there's literally nothing on the box other than ingredients, and it doesn't tell me anything about the product, so you're just gonna have to take my word for this lip jelly right now. Color's not exactly my Nicole favorite, but feels pretty comfortable, and I could see maybe putting this on top of a color that I do like to see how it works with other pieces. I do think it went with both of those liners though pretty well. And now for the big guy that, yes, has bubble wrap. Bubble wrap has been a long journey on this channel. If you've watched all of my Ipsy and BoxyCharm videos, this is Moonslice. Tell me about this in the comments if you are familiar with this brand, because I am not. But apparently we are looking at a Celestial Crush eyeshadow impressed pigment palette. Okay, I'm gonna assume based on packaging and nothing else alone that it's pink, but what do I know? Oh, yes. Oof. Yes, it's pink. A lot of pink. Has anyone heard of this brand? I feel like for being a Marilyn Monroe month, sort of, because of they didn't give us a box, they give us the bag. I'm very confused, so I'm gonna do a little investigating with you right now, my friends. You know how I like to do the deep dives here. I have literally never heard of this brand, but according to their website, this palette is $35. But what do reviews say about this? All of their palettes, there's a bunch of them on here, are about 30 bucks. So this is like a middle of the road palette for, you know, cost goes. They do have cream blushes. They have other things on their website. Lovely. I love a good indie brand, but I have never heard of this, so I have no idea what to tell you as far as, oh, looks like a lot of stuff is sold out. So that makes me wonder, like, quality, quantity, things like that. Okay, while users generally praise the highly pigmented, vibrant eyeshadows and long-lasting blushes, some find the formula inconsistent and cite past logistical concerns. Pros are the palettes. Fans describe the matte shades as pigmented and long-lasting. The shimmery shades are noted as intense, buttery, and dramatic. Well, we should do some swatching, right? We should. I know I have no other makeup on other than what's on my lips and the SPF. Let's do some swatching. All right. They don't feel very buttery, but they could surprise me. I'm going to do 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. Let's see what we find out. We've got these 4. We've got some light shades, some dark shades. They definitely look pigmented so far. Let's go 1. That pulls okay. 2. I've seen better. 3. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. And I'm going to come up here for 4. Oh, I think the shimmers are probably going to be really consistent. And I could see the mattes needing some build up potentially here. They're all still here also on the finger, so they do tend to, like, you know, last. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, but let's do a cost recap for the month of June and see what we think here. We know that this palette is 35 doll hairs. This is $35. This is looking to be $16. Like I said, I like the feel of it. Maybe the color's not my favorite, but the feel is really good. I also still have from the Toy Co Factory the Nia Pout. This has not been my favorite, but it is something I put in rotation just for the record. It's not like I'm unfamiliar with their line entirely when I'm talking about these lip liners. The Duo Kit usually retails for $24. And now I'm looking for these brushes. Yeah, it's often available through beauty subscriptions, which we've usually seen Lucky check through. So there's not really like a price you could put with this necessarily because they don't sell that. So they're giving me a range of $20 to $35. So I'm just gonna kind of like cut it down the middle because I feel like it could be inflated no matter what. So let's just say 27 just for funsies. That would be about $132 for this month of June. Do I think that's bad? No. Do I think the products in here are as exciting as the anticipation of me getting up at like 7 in the morning on a Sunday? Not so much. The palette I'm really confused by because I feel like I've never seen this brand. It's not really a color story I'm probably gonna gravitate to, but that's a personal thing. You may love this, look at this and be like, oh my goodness, can't wait to put it on. But because I'm not familiar with the brand either, it's a little like, is this gonna be, you guys know I'm doing a declutter series right now too. Is this just gonna go in the graveyard of stuff I don't touch? So that's a personal thing for me, but you know, letting you know where I'm at on my channel, my thoughts. The Glow recipe, I'm really excited for, definitely will use. Tower 28, not a shade I would love, but I do love the consistency, and these are great brands, obviously. The lip liners and the brushes, going to love to play with. I'm just really confused why they went out of their way to give us a Marilyn Monroe bag. And maybe it's because of the Marilyn Monroe hype you're seeing online at this moment, if you are anywhere near the algorithm I am. But this is definitely not Marilyn Monroe coated. So that's kind of coloring me disappointed because when I opened this up, I was like, and they sent out a separate whole bag and package for this. So I was really like thinking we were getting something special. And maybe the bag really is special. I mean, I'm gonna keep the bag because again, a Marilyn girl for sure. But I'm not loving this month, to be honest with you. Like, this is, I don't even know if I want to say this is a meh month. This is just a, it's okay. It's okay. It's not my favorite. What do you guys think? Am I judging it too harshly? Do you love everything in here? If you are still doing Ipsy, tell me what you're getting. Did you get to select anything? Since this is PR, I did not get to select anything. I'm still really grateful to get to work with Ipsy every single month. I just want to be honest with you and letting you know if I think it's worth your doll hairs, because this absolutely I'm excited about because it's summer, I live in Florida, I love that stuff. But all the other stuff I'm just kind of like lukewarm on. Tell me what you're thinking in the comments below. I love chatting with you guys. I will catch up with you soon on kind of what's been going on with me behind the scenes, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye, friends.